Hello and welcome to Getting the Tea Tarot. I am your host, Miss Getting the Tea. And the reading we're getting into, I was just shuffling my cards and laid some out. I was in the middle of cooking, so I had to put it on hold. But let's get back to it. What do we have here? Okay, we have a row of 3, and the first one is the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's somebody that is like giving out something. It's Prince Charming, or somebody who thinks they Prince Charming. Somebody's coming and they're very persuasive. They try to come off as if they're harmless. This could be a person that's playing two ends against the middle. Okay? And with this second row, yeah, this is somebody that had somebody in a third party situation. Like, even if it's not a romantic relationship, this is somebody that's trying to come to another person to say, hey, let's work on this project together. Let's do this together. But with this 9 of Wands, this is somebody that's been there and done that. It's somebody that may be in this relationship, or whether it was a work situation or a romantic situation. This is somebody that basically, they see things for what they are. They have been hurt a lot. It's a lot of things that's on the subconscious. Okay? Now, with this 2 of Cups, this communicating, this getting together, this somebody giving someone something. You see where the guy's giving somebody something? It's telling, we got the World in reverse. This is somebody that does not mean well to you. They don't want anything good for you. And before that, once again, it is this Knight of Cups. Somebody trying to be romantic. Somebody is trying to, right, and the whole thing is that they're trying to sacrifice you. Okay, somebody's trying to sacrifice someone, and this person was feeling it. This may have been you, collective. Okay. All right. So you need to be careful about people that come and smile in your face, people that come and approach you, and they've already done you dirty, disrespected you over and over again. They have burnt bridges. They have burnt ties. But you still are resilient. This could be a family member. This could be a boss. This could be, like I said, a romantic relationship. But you need to be very careful, because this person does not have good intentions for you. You might have to sacrifice this relationship. Exactly. But you need to be very, very careful. I have feeling for some of y'all in the collective, this does have to deal with an ex coming back, or somebody that is not an ex, they're a new person. It could be a he, it could be a she. But they're not who they make themselves out to be. They definitely don't. And they're trying to approach you with the right things to say. I feel like this came from a community. People in your community. This could be your neighbors. Who knows? But let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. I've already meditated. I've shuffled my decks. Made my affirmations. Yes. How are y'all doing out there? Hope that you are doing well. I like to say hello to my teacups. And also like to say hello to any new teacups. Future teacups. Okay, let's get back to this reading. All right. Spirit, Spirit, what is going on with this Six of Pentacles and this Knight of Cups? Yeah, somebody is just kind of giving themselves out, spreading themselves very thin. Yeah, we have the Lady of Abundance. Somebody is a gigolo. That's what I keep hearing. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Yeah. Okay. This is a person that will get with you or act like they're friends with you, and all of a sudden, I need this, I need that. Can I hold this? Can I hold that? Until payday. It's always something with them. This is somebody that you may have invested in, and it was just the wrong person to invest in. Like I said, what's going on with the Two of Cups and the World in reverse? Yeah. Somebody gave somebody something. Somebody's giving somebody something. Somebody gave somebody something. Okay, looks like I dropped the card. Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's about their money. Somebody's got a business plan. Somebody paid somebody. Somebody who's in charge behind the scenes may have sent this person in the Two of Cups to come into your world. Okay? You are focused on your money. It's something that this Nine of Pentacles, this person here with this energy, is like they're focused on getting their money. But like I said, somebody paid someone to take another person out. What's going on with this Nine of Wands and this Two of Swords in reverse? Somebody's really confused. They don't know whether to give this person or persons the benefit of the doubt, or, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like mentally they're hanging on by a thread. Or should they just cut them loose? Okay, what's going on, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, somebody walked away. Somebody had better things to do with their time. And yeah, somebody saw some signs. Somebody saw some signs. Okay. We are going to go to the Big Mama deck. I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to go to Big Mama. Okay? And we're going to see what's going on. Somebody walked away. It looked like you walked away, collective. You know, it was like, I don't have time for people's foolishness. I don't have time for people who cannot let things go. You know, it's always something with them. You know, they don't want to use you. They trying to abuse you, if not both, in some kind of manner, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, divorce, purity, but in the reverse. So somebody, yeah, was a cheater. Somebody got around. Somebody was definitely accused. You may have found this out, but you know, and there were like signs earlier, but you had rose-colored glasses on. You didn't want to believe this of this person, and it might wind up costing you, you know, your health, your wealth, and maybe bring you to the Grim Reaper closer than or faster than what you want to be introduced to the Grim Reaper. Okay? Big Mama, what's going on? Tell us more. A divorce? Yeah, somebody walked away. They had better things to do. They trying to focus on more positive things. I feel it was a marriage that did not work out, low IQ. Somebody thought that somebody was really ignorant or naive about a situation, but they wasn't. The whole time they played dumb, but they really knew what was already going on. Tell me more, tell us more, tell us more. Shocked. Everybody was shocked. Everybody thought that it was going to all work out. Right. When this person found out what the other person was up to, yeah, they was shocked. But then again, they wasn't. They got shocked and they was really disappointed that this person was paid to come into this other person's life and cause these issues. Somebody wanted someone to have a broken heart. Somebody wanted someone to be emotionally and mentally broken. W, first, last, middle initial starts with a W. This person might come from Walla Walla, Washington. Okay, who knows? But yeah, this person is not as naive as everybody thinks. But yeah, this person was shocked. Okay, trust. There was definitely a trust issue. Somebody wants you to trust them, collective. Okay. A victim. Somebody's trying to play a victim. Somebody might wind up being a victim. You know, because of all the lies. Somebody is definitely being manipulated or trying to manipulate another person on an emotional level. But I feel that it's not going to work this time. Like I said earlier. Been there, done that. Yeah, months. They've been watching you for months, collective. Plotting and planning for months. This person is always like early in your relationship, and this could have been a friend. They wanted to gain your trust. They wanted to play victim, okay? Which was basically trying to manipulate you. And they've been watching you for months. They've been planning this out for months. Yeah. Once again, divorce comes out. Do you bathe? I find you disgusting. That's what the other card said. Yeah, see? Divorce. We're going to set this out here. Yeah. Yeah, definitely are cutting cords. They don't want you to. Somebody's mother or father, they may be a mother and father, or their mother and father, like if this is a young couple, they don't want, you know, them to divorce and break up. But it seems like they separated anyway. Okay? And it might have been best this person cut cords. The mother, the father, or father or mother figures was trying to be too much in their business. I keep hearing chatter, like unnecessary chatter, like you keep hearing mind your business. Yeah, sacrifice. Somebody wasn't willing to sacrifice. Somebody was being reckless. And they wound up sacrificing what was important to them for somebody that wasn't even really, at the end of the day, wasn't worth it. Because they was cheating on them anyway. Creative imagination. Someone has a creative imagination. I can't talk today. And they're just trying to figure out, like, how can they do this? Something about insurance money. Somebody's kind of stressed for, or strapped for cash. Yeah. What's going on with that? What is going on with that, Big Mama? I feel like somebody doesn't have it financially like they used to. But things are going to change. And this may be for an earth sign. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Tell us more. Making memories, camera recording. Somebody keeps looking at old family movies. Like, let's say if you went out to the lake and it was you and all your friends, and somebody, of course, you know how everybody has their phone. They was kind of like making memories with their phone. Somebody sent a detective to follow someone in this divorce, and they got evidence on camera of somebody cheating. Ancestors. Somebody's being protected by their ancestors to keep this from happening. I feel somebody wanted to get somebody else in a different situation, but it might all be related. It depends. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay? Yeah, somebody from the past. Somebody from the past. When I opened up the deck, somebody from the past. They got mad. You make my inner Ike come out. Somebody wanted to set somebody up, get some type of revenge, have them in an embarrassing or compromising situation, and then tape it. Yeah. Might have been more than one person, too. I feel like the ancestors protected you. Okay? Like, instead of going out that day, you might have said, hey, maybe I need to postpone my plans to a different day. And they was just waiting. Or somebody invited you over their house, or wanted to come over your house, and it was like, oh, no. You just got a bad feeling like something ain't right. Yeah, I don't need you to be happy. You're very independent. They don't like that. You think independently. They want you to constantly be, dependent on them. Disrespect. This person behind your back, as they were smiling in your face, this person was constantly disrespecting you, talking shit about you. Yeah. Mad. Jealous. This person is obsessed. They follow you. This person's very toxic, very insecure. This person has a very narcissistic type of attitude, but they know what they're doing, playing in your face. Full of trickery. Full of trickery. Ancestors are warning you that this person's full of trickery. And this could be a past, present, or future reading. So take it how it resonates. Yeah, this person also is one of these. He probably tried to say this about you because for them it runs that deep. So you really need to protect yourself. They are just, like I said, obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? They just feel like they just gotta get their lick back. And for what? This is for a situation that they brought on themselves. Hard head make a soft behind. They point one finger at you instead of pointing while 3 fingers are being pointed at them. Yeah, this is a Leo energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Left you out in the cold collective. Or you might have had to leave this person out in the cold. You may be this Leo. Yeah. Chestnut checkers. Leaving out in the cold. Yeah, they want new beginnings. You might run back into this person. First, last, middle, initial. Nickname starts with a D. This person might be from Detroit. This person might be from Dallas. Take it how it resonates. They may be from Delaware. But their first, last, middle name, nickname, starts with a D. Wanting beginnings. Wanting a brand new start. Somebody might be getting a brand new start. And this may be you, collective, and other people just don't like it. They figure they were going to change the outcome of how your life was going to be. Smile, it's not the end of the world. But And that's what your ancestors are saying because they're protecting you. Yeah, they're giving you all the clues. They visiting you in dreams. Pay attention to signs and symbols around you. If something doesn't feel right, that could be the ancestors trying to, reach out to you and let you know that, hey, you might want to hold up and give a second thought to what you want to do or you're trying to do. As far as how you're trying to do. This person, yeah, a group thing. Leaving out in the cold. Somebody as a group, somebody that collective you was hanging out with, they want all y'all to hang out together. These people work together as a group because this was what they wanted for you. They wanted to pull you into a life of drugs. They wanted to get a camera where people, like I said, people use their phones. They recording you as you are in as you're in a compromising situation. Somebody, like a group of people, wanted to do something and hurt you. They wanted to do things to hurt you. And this Knight of Cups was the person, the Trojan horse, to get you in, to get your trust. Okay. All right. Tell me more. Let's go deeper. Time is over. Time is up for these folks. They need to sit their tails down somewhere. Get something productive to do. Do something better with yourselves. But I'm not talking about you collective. I'm talking about the people that's into all this craziness and what they had planned or what they do have planned. It's just insane. Yeah, somebody's talking about get the money. Let's get this money. So, yeah. Somebody was paid, and somebody with them, it's not just about the money, it's about the principle. Yeah, somebody wanted to Ten of Swords a person. They wanted to make money off of this, off of whatever they planned on doing with this footage. You may not even know that they had this. Somebody has like cameras in their house, like small cameras, where in places where you wouldn't even expect a camera to be. Spying on a person. I keep seeing something or feeling something like a hotel, learned lessons. Somebody has learned, has been through this before. Or they know of this, type of thing happening. And like I said, learning lessons. I feel you've learned your lesson, or hopefully you'll learn your lesson with dealing with these people. This just came out the deck of the letter S. Yeah. This person, Sheila, Shannon, Steve. Yeah. Mirroring you, everything you do, the way you style your hair, the way you wear your clothes, the different hobbies and things that you're into. Yeah, you might be, they tried to copy, they tried to duplicate, figuring they would get promoted in life. They gonna get one up on you. Yeah, we talking about some jealous folks. Somebody is reporting to someone else. And it's like they can promote them. They can connect them to the right people and the right things. Follow your intuition. Okay? Please follow your intuition. Okay. I'm about to grab another section of Big Mama and do a couple more pulls. And we have to wrap this up. What is your advice, Spirit, for the collective? What is your advice to avoid these horrible things that people have paid others to do to the collective, that they have set up and they have plotted and planned. If they've already done this and collective doesn't know, okay? Because I feel like somebody's not going to know until it comes out, and they're going to be, extremely, extremely embarrassed. Okay? Right. Oh, dang. A whole bunch of stuff just fell. Okay. And all right. Just fill out the deck, but I'm gonna shuffle it up. Yeah, what is your advice here to the collective? Because, like I said, this just doesn't make any sense. Somebody was plotting and planning this for months. For somebody to be, and I hate to go this route, but I feel like you didn't know it. Somebody got you drunk and a bunch of people took advantage. Take it how it resonates. Okay? In some shape, form, or fashion. Somebody wanted to make it out that you was very promiscuous when you wasn't, and you're not. So what is your advice, Spirit? What's going on? What advice do you have for the collective so they can avoid this? And whoever has information or photos or film or whatever the case may be, that they're not successful in their plans. Okay? Time, space, and energy. Get these people out your time, space, and energy. Revenge. This is their motive. They feel that you've wronged them in some kind of way. And that's why they're trying to be up in your time, space, and energy. They want to get you at a house. Somebody might try to invite you somewhere. Somebody might try to come to your house. This is a fire sign. Somebody might just pop up at your house. Sagittarius, Leo. So yeah, avoid these people. This was all about pride. Romance got knocked out of my hand. Yeah, they coming, like I said, with that Knight of Cups. A proposition. Romance. But it's just revenge. And they've been watching all this time. First, last, middle initial starts with a J. Yeah, it's salty as heck. Because you were protected. Destruction. Reverse. Return to sender. This person is very cold and cruel. This is their motive. They wanted to block your blessings. Stay away from these people. And they crazy. Okay. Not a match. This is pretty serious. Yeah. They want you to think that they're, are with you, but they really not. Conspiracy to commit a crime. Somebody was plotting to do this to you. But it came out in reverse, and it was because the ancestors were protecting you. Okay? The Most High is protecting you. So that's all I have for and today. And thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And until next time, thank you, Teacups, for tuning in to Getting the Tea. Have a good one.